Hello, we should be live. Unfortunately, it is Easter, so I had to do some stuff. I expected it to take less time than it did, but that's fine. On the bright side, I have a bunch of random candy items that I may be able to consume throughout. Ah, what else? I guess I should just make sure I have do not disturb on all my stuff. Real quick. Centrally Steam, though. Uh... Okay. I think that's everything. Surely. Yoto. There we go. Oh, it's Shrump. Ugh. It's Shrump. Hi, Shrump. Oh, let me fix my guy. He's a bit too powerful right now. I like him. Draw banana for scale if you insist. Hold on, I'm fixing the guy. He's a bit too... Well, maybe not. No, I need to give him some adjustment. Hold on. Where the frick? Is it filters? They changed the UI very slightly, and it causes me great problems. Filters, here we go. Increasing my easing. Bop 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 bop. I think that's fine. Okay. Hello. Sorry, I'm taking a second. I'm being messaged still on Steam, and it is problematic. Oh, right, I should do music as well. Any song requests? You're gonna play funny library game. Oh, fun. Nobody do anything stupid, so I don't have to work. Oh, hey, I get recommended my own freaking live stream. That's great. Thanks, YouTube. Membership payment went through on the 2nd, but the gift thingy isn't here. Common YouTube L. I'll add it to the number. Hold on. Stream settings. Let's see. That's 10 more. I plan on doing some pushing up today because I have to, exercise a little anyway. Might as well. But also I need to, I need to wait first because I ate a bunch of food before this. Family dinner for Easter and all that. Anyway, song recommendations. Any at all. Because if not, I'm going to grab something like the Animal Crossing song. This is plural. Let me set this up further while I wait. Vintage story music? Alright. Vintage story music. There are 38 soundtracks. Is there one in specific? Monkeys spitting monkeys! Yeah! No, no idea why that got held. Common YouTube L. Let me crank my microphone down so it doesn't burn people's ears too much. Basically any vintage story music? Alright. I haven't heard any of the soundtrack, so... YouTube hates specific people. Yeah, that's definitely true. Very, very much so. Bah! Bah! Sorry, I have to make sure that it's not too quiet. I can't even hear this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you specifically. YouTube despises. Oh, I could do the Stone Hearth soundtrack, couldn't I? Bug music. 1 hour of silly tunes for bugs and little creatures. Oh, I know what song to put on. Chat up isn't up on screen. Hit cut the creators because some of them are bad at putting 30 ads per second in the video. Yeah. Hold on, hold on. Let me set the chat up for this, because I actually haven't done that yet. Copy. Wrong thing. Oh, it just works. There we go. Screen transition! I don't do them very often, so yeah. Okay, that's a pretty nice soundtrack. Let me open up more YouTube real quick. Mugenics Chaos. Don't mind if I do. But first, Unknowable. This is the best song to draw to, guys. Oh yeah, this one's great. Oh, shoot, I took chat off screen. Oopsie, 1 second. There we go. The best song to draw would be anything by Powerwolf. Well, I'm sure that it is good, but it's probably extremely disallowed on YouTube, so... Power metal is obviously nice and calming. You would be surprised. It is surprisingly easier to focus for me when I draw to extremely loud sounds. We're starting off with Mr. Mick, Robots over here with his, non-robot demigod thing. What is it? Vichy, whatever. Pretty sure I drew another character that had very similar appearance. Ah, well, whatever. I love Fear and Hunger. It makes me feel crazy. You're bored, you're gonna go pester some friends? Have fun. I will be here for the next several hours, possibly. Drawing silly little guys. Creepy little dudes. I feel like that's too high up. Go, my undo button. Crazy. I knew someone crazy once. They locked them in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of robots. The robots made them crazy. I don't know why I've decided to fill this in first instead of doing literally anything else, but, oh well. Hello, Remnoi. I'm starting with this guy. I don't even need to erase that. I can just come back later anyway. Their hair is part of their emotes. That's crazy. Okay, they have, like, golden stripes of doom in the hair. That makes it hard to draw this. Hold on. Is it even hair? Is it goop energy? 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 Is It's actually way more rounded than the other two. It's hair, okay. Thank you, creator of this character, for being informative. Don't mind the music. It's incredibly important for the atmosphere. It is some wobbly hair, though. It's colored that way from excess divine energy, but it's hair. The arms, swirly leg bits, and cape, however, are almost entirely goop. Gotcha. Understood. Also, I love how almost all of the characters like this have enough hair to block out at least one eye. It's very funny. Don't mind the music. It just decided that I forgot to freaking loop on it. That is far, far too wide. I don't know, the hair just kind of looks goopish to me. I don't know how to explain that. Consequences of goop creatures. Can you tell I don't like drawing eye number 2? Really? What shows that part? Let me just erase this. Having depth perception is for suckers. Exactly. I love having 2 fully functional eyes. Alright, I have to switch music. Let's see here. What else have I got? Ah, Fear and Hunger. This is not Fear and Hunger, but I think that it's a pretty good song. Wow, just rub it in that your eyes are fully functional. I have, like, 10-20 vision. I don't know how to tell you this. I have to wear glasses sometimes. Specifically when I'm driving at night. This is a common context alien L. We all know Lycan's curse, though, and it's far worse. He can't perceive, like, 4 different colors. Astigmatism plus color blindness, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have astigmatism, but the glasses do help with it as well. Yeah, that was a really good audio stinger for that. Very important that everybody knows. Curse of pain and agony. You've worn glasses since you were like 4? Oh, my vision deteriorated over time. I know I've always had it in astigmatism. I know. But I only started wearing glasses because my vision got worse about the time I started driving. So now, forevermore, I must equip them whenever I want to use a vehicle. Specifically at night. I can drive just fine during the day. Also, haha, US, car-centric, you can't walk in your cities. Or I guess I can't walk in my cities. Curse of Ra. Hold on. Let me make sure the background's not too loud. Oh, it's perfectly fine for y'all. I am not drawing the full body right now. I don't feel like it. But I will draw whatever these other tendrils are. This cloak, I guess. Refuse to drive at all, because not only do you have night blindness, your screwed vision makes it extremely difficult to read signs. Curse of pain and suffering, holy frick. Meh. Hold on, that doesn't look tattered of a cloth enough. Good enough, whatever. Doesn't stop family from screwing at you with it. But it's like, you'd rather continue to live, thanks. Yeah. I love living in the one part of the world where if you can't drive a vehicle or can't be driven in a vehicle, you instantly cease to function as a human being. Especially so in frickin' less populated areas, because it's even harder to deal with frickin' not being able to drive. Public transit goes from 0.2% to 0. Also, talking about this over freaking Epic's Hollow Knight music is definitely mood. Public transit in my United States? You must be dreaming. Thankfully, we might be getting a single train in California at some point within the, like, next 4 years if we're lucky. That's right, one piece of publicly available transit in the entire nation. Alright, I'm using the bucket tool. Boom. Do I have, Oh. Okay, where is the expand button? Is it spread? Here, grow. 2 pixels? There we go. Look at that! Boom. That's still California. One train isn't going to pull it out of the outfits. I mean, here in California... well, it's, like, mostly pretty good. You know. It's not that bad. Anyway, here's the Bile Water OST. I like Bile Water's song. Everything else about it sucks, but I like Bile Water's song. Alright, let's grab, John Chimera over here. Mr. Doritos, awesome guy. Da 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 da. Better than some places, but Linux causes cancer in California, so... Okay, I really freaking love those jokes. They're very funny. The reason behind them is, of course, because California has extremely strict laws about explaining that everything can technically, theoretically cause cancer down the line, but the increased chance is like 0.01%, and your chance of getting cancer is already so low that an increase of that does basically nothing. But it compounds! Not really. Like how, as a consequence, partially of the Discord whiteboard drawing, Virshi was given rounded hair except the spikes welded to her head. Well, yeah. It looks cool. I think that it looks awesome. They get, like, fluffy, gooey hair, because they are a robot thing. Elemental, deity, god, being, creature, entity.
Can I make this guy sit? Hold on. Is that feasible? I don't think he has a small enough quantity of legs to do that. How many? Is that 6 legs? Or 8? Cannot deny that it indeed looks cool. Yeah. Okay, I think that's 6 legs. Darn behavior. You're committing pain upon yourself, War Thunder. Ah! Classified documents. The whole Linux refuses to put actual state-mandated malware into the kernel to appease California thing ever get figured out. Hi, Ness! I don't believe that's passed yet, and I'm hoping that they go back on it, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to... What is it? I don't think they're going to submit to it, because it seems kind of impossible for that to happen with how many different... Is it distros? I can't remember all the words right now, but how many different instances of it there are, I guess. Variations, perhaps. It's infeasible to assume that every single person will place it, because most people are not based in... Well, not most people. I guess a number of the people who build it are not based in California. I have no idea beyond that. There's at least one, presumably. But yeah, the groups or people that was meant to appease was not really the state, it was more so a bunch of other stuff. I should draw a cat. I would love to. I'm gonna do that really quickly, and then I will get back to figuring out where to even start with the awesome other guy. It's impossible to enforce, but laws like that tend to result in larger problems to scale, like what else should be age restricted. Yeah, that's the thing that everybody's concerned about, and me as well. Hey people, Quantum Dorito here. But yeah, I'm concerned about it, right? I'm gonna start calling whatever frickin' governors I can. I need to make sure that I do my part to prevent stupid, evil bullcrap from happening. Evil kitty. That is not cat. That is more like a cat. As soon as one gets through, they're gonna push report. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what everybody's concerned about, because it's true. That's how it works. This is exactly what those darn fascists did. They're gonna do it again, let me tell you. Or at least they're trying. Go, Mike Beatty. To avoid more political talk, remember that when drawing a cat, you have to draw two, so they have a friend. That's how cats work. Okay. 1 second. I need to give him a proper buddy. Because he's kitty. Hey, context. How do you feel about signature fraud third disintegration loop riff jump scare? I think it's pretty funny. Kitty. He is egg-shaped, as cats tend to be. Actually, how cats work. You're often told that if you're going to adopt a cat, you should adopt two so they can keep each other company. Yeah, cats need friends. Creatures that are social generally require little buddies to keep them sane. Despite popular belief, cats actually do like companionship. I've seen the videos of them crying and whimpering when their best friends aren't around. Hold on. I'm realizing I made this being too little. Me. Piano in the back keeps throwing you off. It sounds like it's about to drop into Tenebroso Sangue. Hold on. Let me rectify this for you. Okay, I need a freaking cat reference. This is gonna actually... Sitting tabby cat image Betty. I forget how sleek cats tend to be. Thank you, Shutterstock. Very cool. Cat reference? Cat picture of the day? Yes, like a cat picture of the day. Part. He is shaped like this, for all intents and purposes. I simply cannot cat right now. They are too special. Too critterish. They are such interesting beings. Draw a blob with a tail and make the face a kitty exactly. I guess. Kitty. I feel like I made him too long, but also it's a cat, so whatever. They are built long, by intention. This foot is not correctly positioned. It would need to be... Kitty. Whatever. I'm spending way too much time on cat. I must simply get it right. That is the issue. The long beast. Did I forget to mention that I made it loop? Because I did that. You haven't heard the Tenebra Rosa Sangue cover? What? Really? There's a cover by freaking Tito? And nobody told me? I guess I don't really listen to most Vocaloid stuff still, but you know. Tuesday you get to harass me in Dark Souls again? Yes, that is correct, Lycan. Assuming I don't get hit by, like, a bolt of lightning or something, but... I mean, that's not gonna happen, so... You get. For the Tito cover of Elvis's cover of Rick and Morty in Time. Okay. Most sane thing today, by the way. Check Discord for a hot second. Oh, dear goodness. What now? Just let me draw this silly cat for a moment, please. Mechalaton Tito discography. Fan cover, Kasane Tito. Am I allowed to, like, show this? Will I be shot in the back of the head if I play this variation? Okay, so yeah, it is just a proper cover by Tito. That's great. That's pretty good. Let's see. Hey, Pluck! Remember this music? I'm going to draw his friend now. Theme of evil. No. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Song that plays when I take a lollipop from a child. That one also got blocked. Oh, good. I love YouTube and its evil behavior. They are friends. You can tell one was drawn with like a proper reference and the other absolutely was not. I love this. It's perfect. He has little detailing, but he is cute and adorable. Alright, where was I? Oh, that's right. Complicated creations. Let me just give this little guy some flavors. Literally hitting the :3. Well, yeah, because it's cute. I'm gonna give him some little baby tabby. He looks like he's wearing glasses because of that one. That's funny. Make him have a very slightly fluffy tail. Because he is baby. And baby does not have normal fluffy tail. Big one is hitting :3. Little one is hitting :3. They are kitties. They do that. Okay, more music. What else have we got? This one's pretty good, but first let's do chaos eugenics.
It felt like a fine start, but now it's all falling apart. So many mistakes, just like Napoleon.
Okay, that's too big.
Bonaparte. Search through the debris, finding pieces of you and me. Wish that I could see how we ended here, rewinding into the distant past, deciphering scraps and clues that I've amassed. A smashed up tale is here. Next to
His face is not flat enough.
broken heart for sure. What does it mean? What's it all for?
Chaos. Surrounded by so much chaos. Chaos. I don't know which way to turn for solace. Chaos. Everywhere I look is so off balance. The questions are here, the answers I fear. The damage is clear. His head is far too large, I understand that. But it's part of the process.
Set this machine to rewind. Now we're it's It's not so hard. I think this part goes right here. Sew it on, sew it on. Just a little glue, you look like new. Oh no.
How can I make him look weirder?
Quite right. I probably shouldn't attempt this at night.
How it feels to exist.
Back to the drawing board. Where did I lose sight?
Side profiles, my dearly despised. What's this song from? Eugenics. It's just one of the many absurd but quite good songs that the game has.
Broken dreams.
Broken dreams.
Losing the thread. What does it mean? Adding it up. Chasing it down.
His jawbone is too freaking strong.
The closer I get, the farther away.
It's more like that. Surrounded by so much chaos. Chaos. I don't know which way to turn for solace. Chaos. Everywhere I look is so off balance. The questions are here, the answers I fear. The damage is clear. If you couldn't guess, the song, it's called Chaos.
I'm feeling so
Blue.
Maybe there's nothing I can do. The more I try, the more you die. I'm so tired of working so hard and not getting it right.
Big ol' ears. Big ol'. I'm actually not sure. Are they able to floppy like that? Because if they are, then I think it would be really funny. Mr. Dorito. If I could have your opinion, please. Yes, wonderful. Hi, Pickle! Are you back from emergency vet? That's great. I'm drawing a guy. Not gonna stay long because you have family gathering dinner. Mine already happened. Hello, fermented one. So the front horns are more like proper horns, and then the back ones are antlers. Well, I guess both are technically proper types of horn, but, you know, they're like the little pointed ones. Wrong thing. There we go. His name is Jade. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Anyway, hi, Pickle. Have fun. Let me throw up another song super quickly. Dig your own grave. Could be pretty good here. Also, Break His Chains is one of my favorites. Let's do Dig Your Own Grave for now. You are so weak. The subjugators of the earth will skin alive the meek. It's your fate. It's your fate. That's not quite it. I feel like it points forward more than that, no? Like that. Also, I think it is thinner than that. Whatever. Wanted to complain because your dad and you got fast food after the vet visit for lunch and your stomach is acting like some cement mixer and congealing, so you have no room for actual food. That's rough. Common fast food L. You are so weak. Subjugators of the earth will skin alive the meek. It's your fate. It's your fate. By the sword, swallowed by the hate. Blood rain down from above. Waters rising from below, drowned in all your love. Dig your own grave. You always forget you hate fast food. Yeah. See ya, Pickle. Have a wonderful time. Script is, your vision is, you're glad you have a steel stomach. Yeah. I can generally eat most anything and survive. Remember to post the doodles and stuff after. I will. I will actually remember to post everything this time as well. Because people will remind me if I don't. Please. Please remind me if I forget. Okay, I actually do need to look at the horns for reference on the 3D model because they're way more convoluted than I'm able to draw with my brain right now. Ugh. The hiccups.
The subjugators of the earth will skin alive them.
Sniffing by the sword, swallowed by the head.
While it's rising from below, running all you love. The worms will devour you, your soul. It might be his ways of burrowing in the stone, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebukes the
You know, I'm realizing that these are not rotated correctly at all. Hold on.
mountains quake before him, and the hills melt away. The earth trembles at his presence. The world and all who live in it.
Oh. These actually go up further. I'll fix it later. If I fix it at all, because I lazy. Should be more like this because it is pointed towards us or whatever. I understand that this is a should be a lot more, what is it, horizontally focused, but I don't really feel like doing that. Or maybe I do. Hold on. Let me try that real quick. Tappy's getting done at all. Yeah. The problem is sometimes I just don't do some of the guys. Whatever you want to do for the antlers, please just do them. Something like that. It's really, really hard to do this from this perspective. Ah, antlers. What a wonderful thing. They're so cool. I need to make this a bit thinner. They're not horns after all. They're antlers. Which are like horns, but different. The whole point of him is to be chimeric, a little screwed up, so go wild with it. I mean, I guess. Did you see that message twice by accident? Yet another held for review. Oh, yet another common YouTube L. That took forever? Oh, you see. Yeah. You understand the perspective shape a little bit now, I assume. Anyway, here's another Mugenics song. Wait, so he does have 10 limbs. Hold on, Dorito, is it 10 limbs? You're playing library games, just occasionally checking YouTube for being stupid. Thank you, Lycan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I count? Okay, it's 8 limbs. Hold on. I'm bad at numbers. So 3 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of arms, maybe? 6 body limbs, 2 arms, and the Allosaurus arms. Okay, so yeah, two pairs of arms. One day he may just break his chains, and all the world will see why we fear the buried beneath. Does he have more ears than I remember? Are there supposed to be some, like, up here as well? I can't actually tell. Or if that's just hair? I'm looking at the newer sketch, so... No, just the 2 ears. Okay. Just inner ear flap thingies. It could just be the horns, actually, that it looks like it. You have them. Yeah. Ears are fun. I like ears. Oh, actually, they need to be floofy. I'll do them later. That's a horn. Okay. Does he just have one central one? I don't remember. Like... It's a sketch a friend sent you a week or so ago and you saved it. Fair. Hello, Lug. Physical tails are superior in every way, much easier to cuddle with, I guess. Mainly sent it for the fur, otherwise use the model screenshots. Okay. Understood. Hold on. Ah, it's Riptide. Okay. I was wondering. Dunkleostus tails even. Yes, of course Dunkleostus. Especially the lizards and snakes and dinosaurs and fish. They have awesome tails. The buried king. And technically, fluffy tails sit at the top of the chart, but all tails can be cuddled with. I personally prefer lizard tails, but that's because I personally prefer dragons in general, and that's a me thing. Scorpion tails are awesome. They have a cool factor that kind of just boosts them above others. As long as you're careful, you can easily cuddle it. You know, careful. This guy should have, like, 4 tails, because I think it would be funny. I'm gonna do that later. If you have a cork solution. He may just break his chains, and all the earth will sing why we fear the buried king. Let's see here. Sure, Adam, why the heck not? No, I might, but I don't want to right now. I don't need to make it even more difficult for me to draw this, thank you. He already has like 8 body segments that I have to go through. Just give me a minute. Here, we could play True Calamity mod. I can add them maybe if I feel like it after doing 8 different body segments, but yes, I know I said it, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea. Got a big old neck. Although not that big. Dang, I know this guy. You do? Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm drawing our good friend Doritos guy. Well, that's cool. I don't know why I'm not just blocking this out right now. I could just do that. Hold on. Yes. Perfect posture. Before it becomes relevant, don't worry about texture. Okay. Great. I was slightly concerned that would be an issue. Normal human body shape, by the way. His arms aren't that long, I don't think. No, they're a bit shorter than that. A lot of different skin types. Yeah, we'll get to those at some point, I'm certain. It will just take a second. Shoulder really does start up here, so, you know. Also, this one has a natural loop in the actual song itself, so I don't have to do anything for a little bit. Oh, come on! I don't even mean to, I need to disable that frickin' thing at some point. It's so tedious and annoying to work around. My favorite 2 words. Tedious and annoying. Human bit's proportional, at least it's meant to be. Yeah, it's just tough. I have to undo this entire arm now, hold on. I did part of it wrong. I am doing great. That's the only thing that I can say is I'm getting there. Oh, fine. I guess I'll just do these arms. Humans suck to art. Well, yeah, the more complicated the shape, the more difficult it is to draw. It just so happens that humans are the most annoyingly convoluted and complicated shape. His arms aren't nearly as incredibly, masculine and strong as mine are, so I can't use those as reference. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't do the arms. It's simply impossible right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second to figure out everything ever. The goofy ones, that was great. See, I would love to, but it just doesn't work with me. I don't want to do them when I've done this degree of detail on the face already. It's like an abhumanly long neck. It is, yeah. He has an exceptionally long neck. It is even longer than it should be, I think, but I honestly don't care right now. Actually, hold on. If I fix the body slightly... I fixed the body, guys. I do actually need to do this if I want to fit. And I need to move the arm very slightly back as well. And maybe even the neck. Everything must go! Alright, there we go. His neck is now properly attached to his body, totally. But yeah, he has an exceptionally long neck. That's simply this character's design. It's cool. Just gonna cover the back of his bald head with some hair because it's been bugging me. You mean the torso looks like a long neck? I guess it does while he's not got arms yet, yeah. Tiny arm. Hold on, I have to turn on my light. Give me a second. Every time I start a stream slightly late, it gets dark outside, and then I can't use the natural lighting. And it sucks, and I hate it. Because I prefer not the burning yellow eye scorchers. What else do we got here? We have peak song from Eugenics, Brush Your Teeth. This one's really funny. It's about brushing your teeth. It's also not in English at all. I have no idea who sings this song, I've got to be honest with you. I just know that it's funny. And I like it. His arm is simply too large. I also don't know the language, I just know the approximate translation, so, again. big ol' stubby hands. Not at all accurate to the character, unfortunately, so I do need to fully redo them. You know, I could just, like, give him the frickin'... But I'm not going to right now. Because I don't feel like it. Grave error. In believing that I could thumb right now. I don't know why I like doing the thumbs up with everything. I just think it fits. Alright, time for Freezing Temple for 14 hours. You have no choice. I put it on loop. I can't tell if there's meant to be fur here as well. It's kind of difficult to see on the reference, but I'm just going to assume not for now because I'm lazy and I don't want to draw it. And by lazy, of course, mean I'm cutting corners and I don't know. Arms are not furry, one is mossy though. Okay, understood. So the fur should flop off way earlier than that. One's reptilian, one's mossy. Understood. Don't worry about all that. Too late. I can see that he has a sleek body up here, but it's easier for me to connect it like this, so I'm just gonna do it like that. Darn you, contextual one! This is the first part of the first, like, segment portion of the body. The lower body. How dare you challenge yourself to grow and learn as a person. It's an important step in becoming better. Which I will do every day until I can fight, anybody, I guess. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead, sorry. Let me make sure I have the rest of the bodily reference correct with the 3D model. Okay. I comprehend it now. Okay, the original. There we go. That's very helpful. I can do more of the facial textures later. It's more crocodilian than I recall, but that still works. Self-improvement's powered by spite. Preposterous. I could never do such a thing. Okay, that's more vaguely like it. Where do the frickin' lurbo limbs start? Right at where the pelvis connects. Understood. So around here, then. Let me get that side view. Something like that, I think. I accidentally opened up a sprite. There we go. Hold on. I forgot if you said it here or not, but is blue or is from pigment, not light refraction, most big things. You did say it inside of the Discord. I like that conversation. Your entire is powered by a combination of spiked snacks and your significant other. Seems like a pretty decent combo. Blue pigments basically don't exist in biology. Yeah. You told me this is awesome. It's so cool. I love it. Conceptually goated. Oh, I should check a front view again. Hold on. Okay, 3 claws. Don't worry about repeating yourself. I do it fairly often. Point of fact. Let's see. Do all the lower limbs have 5? No, the front 4 do. The back 2 are Deanosaurus. Alright, I tire of this one. Let's do crowned. There we go. Point of fact, I guess. Give him the big ol' Claw. So does this track. I love Crowned, dude. One of my favorite Kirby themes. So that's that track that's 100% from Skies of Arcadia and nothing else. Yeah, totally. I should play Skies of Arcadia. I don't know what it is, so I'll check it out after the stream, I guess. Or I can check it out right now. I want to draw this right now, though, so I'm gonna do that first. RPG version you play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Understood. GameCube era game. Oh, jeez. See, I don't have much, what is it? Reference with the GameCube. Which is to say, I never got to interact with one, really. Perspective. If it helps, the front four limbs are based on ripped human arms, except the dragon hands. So you mean just like insanely? Oh, ripped as in you took them from. Okay, I understand. You took them from another asset, and like ripped, insanely strong. Like beefy. Oh, okay. I thought you meant asset ripped. No, that is also very, very helpful. Thank you. Steroids on display. Functionally, yeah. Oops. This one's actually too elongated as well. Or at least it should be bent more. Like that. Boy's all natty. How dare you like him? I mean, some of him's artificial. Product of a line of unholy deific DNA splicing. Yeah, so some of him's artificial. Only minor, though. Unless you consider the actions of a divine being not artificial. Literally not natural, exactly. Also, I have to reshape this so it doesn't look so much like a thumb. Yeah, test tube, baby. Woo! There we go. That's a little bit more like it. I think I need to crush that a little bit downward to make it less thumb-like. To be fair, nothing we experience nowadays is natural since all food is technically genetically modified. Yeah. That's one of my favorite facts. Crawfish. No, they are... They just are. I mean, like, we've modified them. We've bred them specifically to be the way that they are now. Da 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 da. Not the ones out of the creek. So I mean, maybe not. I actually don't know about that. My assumption is that they are to some degree, though. Dude, this guy's tail is awesome. Jade, goated. They've been modified by our existence. Suppose. It's probably the most accurate way of explaining it. Just existing has caused changes such as microplastics. True. Not to a notable degree. I mean, I would consider microplastics a notable degree, but that's a me problem. Da 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 da. Especially because they remain unchanged, that so many species are threatened. True, they're not able to adapt to the horrors that we create. Poor beings, unable to cope with the fact that there is an insane psychopathic race of planet-loving creatures. Planet-loving, and that we love to eat the planet. Smiley face. Although, to be fair, it's less so individual people's faults and more so the giant company that dumps barrels of oils into the lake every year as part of their process. Horrors beyond shellfish comprehension. Most horrors are, to be fair. That feels a bit long. Whatever. I'm redoing this. Fed overturned Endangered Species Act for all oil-related actions in the Gulf of Mexico. Are we for real, bro? Me when I want to kill all the cute little animals because I need more oil? None of the oil companies asked for it. This is literally just a freaking I am going to do something stupid instance. We're only allowed to talk about politics on stream right now, guys. Conservatives when conserving nature. Look, if it doesn't give me $400 billion a year, I don't care about it, right? That's the deal. It's so bad. Anyways, changing the topic. Proof humans should return to eating lead sugar. I disagree. I believe that this is proof that we need better education systems. Front 4 feet all have 2 symmetrical thumbs. I believe I saw that, yeah. I agree, context. The brain damage might make them smarter, you don't know. Well, I do know, actually, because brain damage destroys the neurons that allow for being smarter. That's a generally agreed upon fact by the really smart people. In fact, it would be quite bad if we blew up everybody's freaking brains. We could try it again, of course, but we would end up with a second generation. Somehow, being educated turns you anti-conservative. That assumes the neurons are even in use to begin with, but okay. They objectively are, actually. The funny thing is, we know that the neurons have to be in use, because that's how, like, moving the body tends to work. Brain function is required for all the other things to happen. Even being able to speak requires a lot of neurons, because, well, moving those parts of the body is weird and funky and odd. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't focus. I've lost all ambition, all worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. Here we go. Parrots pull it off with way fewer neurons, so it can't be that hard. Parrots are smaller. You require more neurons the larger you are. Think elephants, even like freaking, what is it, dolphins, whales. The reason they need much larger brains is because they have so much more mass. A good portion, a good like 70%, I think, of brain is delegated to it. Birds are also generally smarter than some humans. Well, yeah, there are many animals who can claim that, because there are humans that aren't alive and therefore can't be smart at all. Boom. But yeah, I understand your point, yes. There are some people who are extremely freaking dumb, and I cannot stand. Specifically mean living humans. Right, okay, well, thank you for rectifying that. Just look at the US government. Algernon! Algernon mentioned? No way, my goat? Algernon is simply the goat. He's a funny little rat who is way smarter than most people. Or I guess was until he freaking had a brain attack and died. Alright, the foot has been constructed. Algernon D. Horsey from Horsey Game. No, Algernon from Flowers for Algernon. Peak book, by the way. Wouldn't the Minotaur be closer to the goat? Minotaur's bold. I feel like Algernon's the goat by reference of being the greatest of all time. They're meant to be hands. Well, yeah, I said foot, but it is a hand. I just realized I can draw my own things, too. I might do that if I finish this within the next 4 hours. There's one guy that I wanted to draw that I haven't gotten to yet. Well, I mean, there's several guys that I want to draw that I haven't gotten to yet, but I mean, like, you know, I'll get to that when I get to that. Also, this is not flat. It needs to be different. Sort of like that. Whom might it be? He's a guy I made. Or I guess had help in making. There was this Dungeons and Dragons campaign I really wanted to run, but the people who were going to participate weren't able to make time for it. So I ended up just having a nice, like, setting that I can mess around with, and a bunch of races that are pretty cool. It's one of them space ones, but I made a bunch of guys for it. Anyway, they're like Minecraft creeper in shape, but they got, you know, a tail and a lizard face. Initially, I didn't even think of creepers when making them, but it was pointed out, so we just went with it. Okay, I do not freaking need to do the claws yet. Hold on. Those are pinkies? Hold on. Yeah, pinkies. Anyway, they're really cool conceptually. I'll talk more about them if I get to drawing them. They're my guys. I like them. That looks too much like a thumb. I mean, because it does the curving incorrectly to be any other part of the leg, foot, hand thing. Let me grab some other music for you. Oh, hold on. We have to restart this. There we go. Masked DDD. And Library game update. You can make one specific type of ink entirely with the power of your mind. Crafting games, am I right? Least difficult thing to draw, hands. I say, drawing the hands with extreme difficulty. I know the claws are probably longer than this, but I literally cannot do them right now. Only got the 3 fingers, 2 thumbs. Huh? I can clearly see 5 on this 3D model. Is the newer variation just different? If so, I can just fully fix this really quickly. Because the 3D model shows that it has 5 fingers on the frontmost ones. Pinky should be a thumb. Oh! Okay, that's way cooler. And also, like, weirder and wonky, whatever. That's what you meant. Okay, understood. Applying now. It's a mirrored hand. Okay. Okay. Explanation for that. The Book of Hours, crafting game library simulator, and what main aspects, gameplay loops, whatever, is crafting items for specific aspects. Ink is commonly used for it. You can make cat's wink ink from nothing. Yeah. That's pretty cool. You figure out how to make perniculate ink. It has a 4-edge aspect, and edge is one of the aspects you're short on. Neat. I guess not neat. Problematic. Least challenging hand drawing ever. I feel like I should just de-elongate these. Shrink. I don't know why I decided to say de-elongate. That's not a word that I like. By definition, every English word that you can think of is a word. Because that's the way it's designed. Combobulate. Boom. One singular hand done. Think about it. Every word is made up, and the order of letters is random. Well, okay, so the order of letters is only random if you're stupid. No, so every single word is made up, but I wouldn't call them random. Now just copy-paste over that, Lamau. Oh my goodness gracious. I just want to do something kind of cool right now. You like the weird chicken look? That's fair. So very fair. Doing it on the other side. Oh, you're doing it on the other side too. Deranged. Well, not quite. I'm gonna draw a big old rock outcropping that he's standing on. Anyway, I have got unbred, got him unbred, whatever. I just thought it would kind of look a little cool to do like a rock outcropping thing. Hold on, I'm being messaged on Discord. How dare they? It's always easier to do the second one after the first. Simply how it works. Okay, now I have to do more stuff. Alright, hold on, I have to listen to this guy for a second. Now I suddenly want to change the perspective of this limb entirely, so it looks cooler with this one. Well, no time like the present. Is it a dragon ogre from Warhammer? No, it's another guy's original character who looks insanely cool and is really freaking hard to draw. His name is Jade. No more information will be provided from that, other than that, because I want to just draw. He's a big Tauren thing. It's really cool. Anyway, let me just continue with my madness. For those curious, I'm being asked to participate in, or asked if I want to participate in an airsoft thing, which, I might as well. I haven't done airsoft yet. So, you know, no experience. Airsoft, yes, indeed. I'm quite good at laser tag. I always dominate everybody else in that pool. But, I don't know about airsoft. We'll have to see. I'm realizing I can literally just do this completely differently again, and it will look even better that way. Ah, the consequences of having an imagination. Well, it might not look even better, but it will look. Too fat. Remember to wear a thicker sweatshirt. Yep, I know. Otherwise I will be bruised and battered more than normal. Big ol' fingers. Trust me, airsoft hurts if you aren't used to it. I would expect so. I've been told it's somewhat painful. But I've also been told by the same people that it actually doesn't hurt that bad. Even with lesser clothing. So, my assumption is that they are liars and evil and hate-filled. No, I'm just guessing that they're used to it at this point, so... Yeah, they're used to it. To be fair, though, I've been told I have an exceptionally high pain tolerance. By virtue of being beaten severely by my brother, who gets very mad when we play certain video games and take his power-ups. It's always funny when it happens, though, so don't worry. Rare context story. When I was much younger, playing, whatever, Mario Bros. With my, siblings, we would steal the power-ups of the youngest sibling. And he got exceptionally mad at it. And I wasn't the one doing it. But because I look very similar to the other brother, he hit me after the other one sprinted into another room. They just genuinely got us mixed up. It's the funniest thing ever. Oh man, I should tell more stories about this. We're not twins. He's like 2 years older than me, but my other brother has been said to look a lot like me, despite us looking very, very little alike. Also, fun fact, I have a brother, too, actually. This will never come up again, ever. Unless something exceptionally funny happens and I need to relay it. Too fat. Chekhov's Bunker Buster is armed. Chekhov's Bunker Buster. Great, more wonderful Chekhov items. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Yeah, I'm gonna redraw this again. Don't worry, this one's gonna be even shorter this time because I know what I actually want to do with it. I don't need a reference because I'm literally just gonna do the exact same thing I did here. It is a requirement that I redraw the same part of the character at least twice. That's fine. A little bit too wide, but that's fine. He stands on rocks upon rocks. Because I thought it would look cool. And also because it's an easier background than anything else. So, there. Okay. That would be painful. Well, anyway. Boom. The first segment is completed. Well, I guess technically second if you count the main body, but you know. And the only reason it took so gosh dang long is because these little hands are the most convoluted shape I have ever drawn before. I love it. It's just a mirrored hand, though. Yeah, exactly. Also, hi, I'm back. Don't apologize, bro. This stuff gets boring to watch sometimes. You would be surprised at how difficult it is for me to draw mirrored objects with, in general, actually. Really, any shape that's more convoluted than, like, a rectangle gets, pretty difficult. Your dog fell asleep on the couch in Peter's house. So if you're playing your library game and only look at chat every 10 minutes. Yeah. Let's choose a different song. We've been listening to this one for literally 20 minutes. This one's pretty good. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. No, this is Binding of Isaac. Breaking Through from Decal. I haven't heard that one yet. Da, 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 da. Are these two different segments, or is this one set of ribs? It looks like two because of the extra curve here. It would also allow me to bend this a little bit more, but also the lower area makes it look more connected. Breaking Through is Bonanza and fully voiced. I assumed. Pauline's got some lungs on her. Yeah. You'd be surprised at how well the Mario cast can sing. Heck, I am. Jump up in the air. Child Pauline, true. But still. I know surprisingly little about Bonanza, because I watched, like, part of a playthrough and decided it wasn't for me. Oh, you know what would be cool? If I actually did the thing that I wanted to here. Backspace! Undo, undo! Assuming that his body can bend like this, which I'm not sure if it can. Mr. Dorito, is Jade able to do that? Because if so, I think that it would look pretty cool. I don't know. Like, because then he could have his limbs here. And then his back legs down here. I don't know. Yeah, you haven't considered this? Sure, why not? Alright, awesome. You know, that's probably too much bend. But I can probably do something more like this. And then we attach the final segment kind of like this. I think it looks cool. It's supposed to be combined ribcage with 2 sets of arms. Okay, then hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Gonna point the how to make a dragon video from Thought Emporium. I've seen that, I think. If it relates to dragons, I've probably seen it. If it's one combined ribcage, then I can just do this. That's the ticket, lad! I think I can even expand it out further, actually. That's the ticket, laddie. Heck, I can even do this. This leads into the lower body. For Fulgen, a white so pure, it remains visible even in utter darkness like the moon or an insistent cat. Flavor text in this game is incredible. Indeed. I love that one. Oops. It's got real long ribcage, indeed. Curious if I could just, like, get this on the same rock as that. The limbs are much longer than this, so I probably could. I've never thought about it before. This is why you need people to draw. That might actually be too long. Thing to missions. Also, what is this goofy on music? Hi, ducks. I mean, sure, Mr. McDucks over here. I'm playing the Binding of Isaac music. It's great. Lovely, lovely songs. They're great and awesome, and I like them. Wait a minute. Can we just, like... do that? Okay, I'm not sure exactly about the range of motion on this guy, but I know that I am physically capable of fully turning my hands 180 degrees, so I'm just gonna assume that he can also do that. Since that's generally something that creatures are capable of. Forelimbs do behave like arms, especially with range of motion. Okay, wonderful. So that means I can do weird crap like this and not feel like it's completely absurd. Could do yours first to figure out anatomy. Trust me, I've been doing anatomy for a while here. I think I've got it. Ducks, I need to see what you send. Just so I can kill you. Let's see, what did he send? I... Okay. Ducks, I'm not drawing this. I don't care how funny it is. I don't want to do it right now. How'd you tell if an image is AI generated? And it's circled everything except for the obvious part. The latte has foam on the bottom. It's obviously AI. Yeah, sure, that's the obvious part. Done. Alright, another song. What shall I check? Flock beach theme. Common W for the Plock series. It's actually not a reason, if you recall correctly. Yep. Sticker Brush Symphony, perhaps? I will check that out in a second. Oops. Hi, yes. Sticker Bush. Oh, sorry. My apologies. You read it wrong for years. Okay. One type of coffee that is white on the bottom. Interesting. I didn't know that. Although, to be fair, I don't enjoy coffee in the slightest, so... I'll just do 3 of the fingers. Fingers, whatever. There we go. Okay, that's like the front half of the body mostly done, which is preposterous, I know. I feel like the leg is like much, much larger than that, but also it's hard to portray that in this perspective, so shut up. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Dragons are simply too goated. I have simply drawn far too many draconic limbs to be defeated by this. Hind limbs are T-Rex limbs. Well, yeah, but they have similar shape, I guess, to dragons. Big ol' lizards. Little bit of dino in them. Dinosaur. Although I suppose lizard isn't necessarily perfectly accurate, but who knows? I'm gonna disapparate people are playing a game you like. Have fun! I am going to keep going. I've been pinged. You guys can't hear it, but I've been pinged. Sorry, caught up with the frickin' rock that I'm drawing. Looks more like basalt chunks, to be honest. I might just do that. Anyway. This frickin' guy is awesome. He's so weird and hard to draw. I love him. He is all of the most incredible freaking things ever put into one little guy. Anyway, let's play Guardian. The tail is frickin' impossible, so you're gonna have to give me a minute. This thing is literally the entire length of his body, bro. This is by far going to be the most challenging part for me because it's one elongated shape. Counterbalance, true. Oh, the way he's grabbing the rocks, yeah. That was something I really, really wanted to draw something like this with this guy specifically, because I thought it would look really cool, and it does. I will finish up this detailing momentarily. It's a big old tail. Because, duh. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if you'd even see it there, actually. Yeah. I might actually need to make it even longer. Because of how freaking enormous this guy's tail is. Ah, whatever. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And basically right here. I mean, that's incorrect by definition. Sorry. Ugh. Shape done. Now I can do all the finer details. How long have I been drawing this guy? Like 2 hours? This is awesome. Alright, now I cover him with fluff. Fluffy, fluffy fur. Oh, and I need to do his wings. I almost forgot. Let's see here. Are the wings still relevant, or should I banish them? Because, like... Oh, hold on. I'm using my mouse right now. Up to me. Well, it's more fun with the wings. That's the problem. Also, I can't quite tell if there's meant to be... Draw on a different layer, then decide if you like. That's true, I could do that. Mr. Gummy Worm. Sorry, Gummy Gorm. I haven't touched layers at all for any of this freaking creation. If you want, one is dragon-like, the other two are tiny bird wings on the same side. Looks like the dragon one's not on the Blizzor one thing. Are the tiny bird wings coming out of the back, or are they coming out of the elbow? Because it looks like they're coming out of the elbow a little bit on the sketch your friend did. Anyway, I will not miss any opportunity given to draw draconic wings, so... Wait, hold on. I'll just do it on a different layer in a second. His back. Okay. Let me get the other details down first, and then I will touch up on the wings, because I really like wings, and I think that they're awesome, and I really like wings. Fur is so difficult to do for me in digital art, which is why we're practicing here, of course. I've gotten very good at doing it physically, but digitally is just still a challenge for me. We will simply grow and change as necessary. Terrence, the chicken. Was this magnificent abdominal beast named for the rector's indomitable magnificent housekeeper? Best not to inquire too closely. Tuppence, the other chicken. Tuppence's most notable quality, all observers will agree, is that she is not Terrence. Wow. Move the ambiguity. One side is dragon wing, the other side is two smaller feathered wings. Yeah, I know. I understood that from the prior statements. Yeah, whatever. I'll grab another hand if I want to. Ugh. Just realize it could be misconstrued. That's fair. Many things can be. As all wings being on the same side. Ah, yeah, that's not generally what I expected, but why should chat delay so long? Could be a skill or sure. I don't know. YouTube is just like that sometimes. I don't believe this texture screams onto the Nucleosis tail, but I'm just gonna not put it on the Nucleosis tail. Suppose I should make this a bit clearer. Can we get from now on, mayhaps, the next rotation? The one from the Hold on. Which from now on? As in, these eyes will not be blinded by the light? I genuinely have no idea. This is a T-Rex tail, so it has larger, but still rectangular scales. Undertale. Okay. Deltarune. Okay. Sorry, I'm terrible at remembering where certain songs come from, so... You know. My apologies. Tried listing some other anagrams, but YouTube auto-modded them. You can see why that one got eaten. Nut dealer? Yeah. It's a very commonly used one, though, because it's funny sounding. Do the front ones have any scales? I actually don't think I can tell. I mean, I guess you said they were Dinosaurus limbs, so the assumption is available. Alright, let me just find... Ah, here we go. From now on. The allolimbs are allolimbs. Understood. Comprehensive. Did I click something by accident, or... What? Wait a dang minute! What? Did I forget something vitally important? Oh, yeah, I know this isn't from now on. This, I put on TV Time because it was immediately available in the recommendations. We'll throw that on next. I just wanted to do this really quickly because I think it's a pretty good song, anyway. Da, 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 da. You know what? That's gonna have to do. I simply cannot with too much stuff. The YTP gives it lyrics about the FCC from Family Guy. I've not heard that either. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the light. Ah, this one. I set it to loop. Okay, yeah, it's just Toby Fox's uploading being made impossible so that people can't enjoy the music. Me when my fingers are 4 times the size on one hand than they are on the other. The pointy one. November and nuts are your hit. Well, yes, I know what it stands for, but I mean, like... least complex 3.5-hour drawing. How is this actually? No, it's 2.5 hours. Far, far less. Okay. Well, I might take a break and get some water. And then I'll draw my, my other guy. Heck, I might actually just do some push-ups while I wait. Boom. Oh, that still says food break. Hold on. Water. There we go. You can now view this guy in all of his glory. You know, while I go get my, my water. Dude, it's like 1 billion degrees in here, holy frick. Let me grab a different song that's particularly chill. What can I think of? Oh, I know. Water broke. Anyway, I gotta get a snack. Snack time! And break time. Anyhow, I will leave y'all with this. I will be back momentarily. How many moments? I don't know. But they're there. This is actually Welcome to the Green Room. It's a different version than Hip Shop. Hip Shop is also exceptionally good, mind you, but, you know, it's not the same song. Okay, I'm actually gonna get water now. Alright, I'm back. I feel refreshed. And I also feel like I need to do at least a few push-ups real quick. I might throw in Castle Funk while I do this, just because I really like that one as well. Seeing if it shows up. That's just my Castletown. There it is! This song is one of my other chill favorites. I am so glad that I got every single spare, because I got to hear this song. Alright. Let me switch to my workout headband. Also, let me change the text again. exercise break. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh, I need the little guy to be up. Hold on. There you go. There he is. Now you can hear me going, ugh, 1, 2, 3, as I destroy my glutes for the umpteenth time. By the way, I might be able to get more push-ups in a row this time, because I'm getting stronger. I've lost 10 pounds in the last couple of months from consistently doing this routine, so we're gonna keep going. We'll see what happens. I have to equip the headband of coolness so that I don't freaking sweat everywhere too hard. Also, I might not be able to do all the words, but whatever, who cares? I don't know if this is a big enough space. That's as big as it's gonna get. Normally I have loud music going, it makes this easier for me. I can't really wear my headphones while I do this. Because the wired ones are simply unable to keep up with the pace. Right, push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 30. Okay. Note to self, do not count out loud every single number. Anyway, yeah, 35 push-ups. Woo! Alright. Sit-ups are far easier. Oh, shoot. Let me wear a belt for this. Where did I put it? There it is. Belt. I don't normally have to wear a belt, but specifically when I do sit-ups, or crunches, or whatever you want to call them, my pants have started to slouch or fall off. So, not sure if that's a good thing or bad. Anyway, arm reveal at 2,000. Do mind that I am barely able to put this thing on because I'm stupid. And I hardly ever wear belts because I do not like equipping and unequipping it. They do look nice, though. I believe this one is just leather. Nothing special. You'll hold me to it? If this channel gets 2,000 subscribers, I will show people my arm. Big old if, folks. I am on the floor now, and I am realizing that I should probably tuck in at least some of my shirt. I'm not delaying for time. I'm just making it so that it doesn't destroy me when I do even one of these. Okay. 5. 10. 50. 20. 25. 30. 35. Youch. I can feel my muscles hurting. Except they're gonna snap in about 2 seconds. Because usually that's how that works. Yep. No, they were so hot. Right, squats. In a minute. You're gonna drink water first. I should drink one of those protein shake things too. I know we have some. $35 really is not that many for squats at least. The other stuff maybe a bit more, but maybe. What? Right. Squats. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 20. Ugh, a lot of breath from the other stuff still. I'm moving too quickly. $24, $25, $27, $28, $29, $30, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35. Youch. I'm gonna go wash my hands. And by goop, I mean a floor on them. Also, I'm gonna go see if we have those protein shakes. Curse thee with the curse of the doorway. No! I'm not gonna bother turning up the guys. Okay. We do have it. It's called muscle milk. The protein shake. Unfortunately, it's the 0 sugar type. Which means that it doesn't taste as good to me. What do you mean, holy frick? Did you hear me do 35 push-ups without stopping? Good for me, yeah. Anyway. Yummy chocolate goop. Actually, let me make sure I shake this enough. The drawing is insane. I mean, it's pretty good. It's definitely very good for my digital art level, anyway. All right, I'm gonna see if how much of this I can chug before it kills me. I think it was about 2/3 before the breath. I think I accidentally spilled some. Blah. Worse, though, is that it's refrigerated. And because of the way that I swallow food, it brain freezes anytime I drink cold stuff too quickly. Skill issue. Good thing I have sanitization wipes to remove the goop. There we go. Okay, cool. I've consumed my goop for the day. I'm going to wash my. It's not you get first model code box. Alright. I'm going to sit here for a minute because there is still sweat on me. Well, mostly on my forehead, but still. It will be gone soon. Okay, let me grab another song. Banished. Re-equipping the glove. This one's a nice song. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Anyway, dig your own grave. You are so weak, the subjugators of the earth will skin alive the meek. It's your fate. It's your fate. Swallowed by the hate. Rivers of blood rain down from above. Waters rising from below, drowning all your love. Dig your own grave. Dig your own grave. The worms will devour you. Your soul cannot be saved. Yeah.
Towards you forevermore, and punish you for your sins 1,000,000,000,000 times over.
His eye is a bit too high up, but it's fine. Oh, the worms! The worms!
An unending bacchanalia of cannibalistic catastrophe. Do you hear me?
Alright, I've drawn a total of 3 things because one of them was this. Now, if you want to excuse me, I have more things to draw. By the sword, swallowed by the hate, rivers of blood rain down from above. Waters rising from below, drowned in all your love. Dig your own grave. Dig your own grave. The worms will devour you. Your souls cannot be saved. Anyway, let's watch the internet checkpoint again because it showed up again. He's goated. I agree. I really like him. He is a cutie patootie. Da. Da da da. I'm so excited for the next thing, a Steel Ball run. Sticker Bush. Oh yeah, Sticker Bush Symphony. Right. Hold on. Obtaining immediately. And I saw another song that I want to listen to. Sticker Bush Symphony. Oh, that's what this is. That's what it's called. I'm a fool. Well, alright, we'll listen to this for a bit. I'll switch it to Lantern at some point, because I do really want to listen to that as well. Anyway, I'm going to draw a goober now. Let me tone down my own volume so I can think more proper while doing this. That's not right. Big ol' lizard. Got them big ol' lizard bones. Anatomy? Who needs it? Also might want to shrink this down a bit. I don't think I at all started explaining it, but basically, these are one of the, the intelligent species in that, that world I mentioned a little while back, where we have our, spacefaring and whatnot. They're basically creeper with lizard head. Ah! No! What have I done? I have balanced my Krita. There you go. Alright. But they're big old lizard guys that are really cool. But their upper body is pretty much just a big old neck. Their lower body, though, is where things become interesting because it's basically just, well, Tauren rib cage. They have 2 rib cages. That's right, folks. Yet another instance of creatures with multiple rib cages. Or I guess just one extended one if you want to be weird and annoying. One really long rib cage that bends at a certain part. But yeah, they have no upper arms. All of their limbs are like this. Except not quite, because obviously they need to be able to manipulate stuff with them. So they have, you know the mutant creeper? I'm immediately thinking of this. The mod with the frickin' mutant Minecraft creeper, where he's got them big ol' frickin' arms. That's sort of where some of the inspiration came for these guys' bodies. Because we thought it would be cool if they just had that. For their limb shapes. I'm not sure if they have 3 or 2 droids, but we'll go with 2 for now. Anyway, this part was able to sort of bang. Also, I'm realizing this is not attached the way I want it to be. At all. It needs to be further. Away. I think it might have actually been 3 joints like this, since they wouldn't be able to exactly move the way desired without them. Why that many? Because we can. Really, it's just extended shoulders, though. Bah! Something like this. As I keep saying over and over. Anyway, the ideas with them were to have them basically lay on their backs and then balance with their tail and careen their neck over in order to work with their hands and feet. And they're exceptionally dexterous because, well, you know, for opposable limbs. Opposable? Prehensile? I don't know all the words. You're not gonna hold you on, bro. Looks like a Mirror Reaper right now. Well, yeah, of course he does. You can't get anything with multiple limbs without first looking a little bit like a Mirror Reaper, after all. Four limbs. A strange set of limbs, I should say. Abnormal to your perception. To my perception. It's because he doesn't have his cute little face yet. Wave 7, what the heck was that? Why was that message held? Reaper, I assume. Got to wave 70 brutal, and they spawn at least 2 mirror reapers and a radiant mind flayer. My brother, what? Legitimately just a guaranteed game over, yeah, no crap. BS. The 10 jointed message got held. Huh. I didn't see the 10 jointed message. Huh? What? The? Ma? Oh, you want a good run? No, 80 hard damage. You just approved it. Okay, so I might not be able to see it still, because YouTube is evil. Yeah, I can't see it. Common YouTube L. If you said it again, it didn't go through again, so... Wah, wah. Wonder what a 10-jointed spider would look like. I mean, I can make that if you want. It's not like it's anything crazy. It's just a spider with 10 joints. Evil and intimidating color picker. That was the message that got held. Again, common YouTube L. My iterations are read. You just copied it. Okay. Assumed. Inferred, more precisely. I don't know if they had 4 or 5 fingers, but I don't think it really matters, since I don't think we'll ever see the fruition of this unless people really, really want me to, like, make a comic or something. Well, I guess that's another idea I could do for one of those comic things. Guess I wouldn't be opposed to it. You're making flying neurotoxin spiders that explicitly prevent you from dying, but paralyze you from the neck down permanently. It's not very nice. How'd that not get held back, but 10 joints did? Because YouTube's auto-censorship thing is complete garbage at detecting actual things it needs to censor. And it's only gotten worse. Make them natural wizards that have mage hand constantly active. As much fun as that would be, it kind of goes against the design philosophy of them having basically gotten this far while mostly using their natural physical shape to be able to basically manipulate stuff with 8 bazillion limbs, which allows them to, you know, keep going with relative ease. I feel like this needs to be sleeker at the bottom. Slimmer, more precisely. Their bodies were designed, or I guess became the way that they are as a consequence of existing. And they're really chill, too. They like singing. Despite not being naturally formed for it, they're very good at speaking galactic common or whatever it's called. I don't think we ever named it. They have Mage Hand constantly active, but they only use it to slap people who ask stupid questions. Okay, like, that's pretty funny. They don't even use magic in order to speak the Galactic Common Language, because it's more refined of an individual if they're able to, you know, learn it themselves. And also more helpful in case you're, you know, out of magic. Post-fraud Cyberbrain. You know Flares, the Minotaur? Let's give them both crack and make them common late-game spawns. I understand that you may be slightly infuriated, Rim9. Slightly bothered, perhaps. Yeah, I haven't come close to your Wave 91 best in a while. Could it possibly be due to the incredibly deadly and powerful creatures known as Mirror Reapers? That was the full 15 minutes. Plus CG as a whole lacks proper enemy balance. Yes, I believe so! Oh, right, it looped. Later. He might be a little bit thinner than I intended, which, I mean, there's an easy way to fix that. Okay, hold on. Shift Q. No? What the frick are the... my hotkeys. Punish you for existing too close to one area. Acid Orbs of Doom and Suffering. Go. Da, da, da. Why are they unparryable? Just in case. Da, 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 da. I love this guy's theme, it's good. It's one of my favorites in Deltarune. It's TV time! Sorry, hold on. I can do it correctly. It's TV time! Whatever. I can't do it. I can't make myself high-pitched enough right now. It's simply impossible, friends! Let's see here. Here's another one. Play TV time? I will in a moment. I already did play it earlier, but I can play it some more, whatever. Fixing my guy so that he looks more guy-like. Who dares ping me? My posture has been quite mediocre this entire time, so, you know. Our weird, funky creations came at the cost of my back being a little bit hurted. But yeah, this is generally the idea behind them. They look something like this. You know, like this. Okay, I just wanted to see. Alright, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours at this point. I might stop. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think I need to take a break and rot for a bit. I did like 4 whole drawings today, but thanks for coming. Oh, there was another submission. What is this little guy? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Why is it so cute? I'm gonna save this for next time so that I don't die of a brain aneurysm, but thank you all for coming. Most importantly, have a nice day. And bye. I'll wait for the song to end.